Hey, what's going on, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Gaming news, coming up, Ubisoft has patched some invincible furniture into Assassin's Creed Shadows following the latest controversy. Now, we'll tell you all about that. Plus, Xbox has more movies and shows in the works, and beating Split Fiction's toughest level earned two players a really cool prize. This is your Daily Fix. All right, now, after multiple delays, Assassin's Creed Shadows is finally out today, and along with it, a day one patch that fixes a number of issues, which apparently address the latest controversy. Now, this is concern that allowing players to damage virtual recreations of shrines in-game would result in their real-world counterparts being vandalized. Now, earlier this week, Hiroyuki Kata brought the game up during a government meeting, stating, quote, "I fear that allowing players to attack and destroy real-world locations in the game without permission could encourage similar behavior in real life. Shrine officials and local residents are also worried about this. Of course, freedom of expression must be respected, but acts that demean local cultures should be avoided." Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba responded by saying, quote, "Defacing a shrine is out of the question. It is an insult to the nation itself. When the self-defense forces were deployed to Samoa, Iraq, we ensured they studied Islamic customs beforehand. Respecting the culture and religion of a country is fundamental, and we must make it clear that we will not simply accept acts that disregard them." That's probably no coincidence that Assassin's Creed Shadows Day 1 patch includes a couple very specific changes. Notably, tables and racks in temples and shrines are now indestructible. Now, some objects like drums or bowls can still be broken, as they are in fact generic ones present everywhere in the world. There's also tables that are dynamic objects, so players can still move and push them. And citizens without weapons no longer bleed when attacked, reducing unattended blood spill in temples and shrines. Now, Assassin's Creed Shadows has had a laundry list of controversies surrounding it, some valid, some absolutely just insane, but it's a bit absurd to see Ubisoft jumping to address this latest concern. Like, aside from the fact that, we've had almost 20 years worth of Assassin's Creed games set in historic real-world locations with no correlating destruction to their real-world counterparts, this is also a game that allows players to run around brutally murdering people. And yet, the concern here is vandalism. Wow. Well, you honestly can't blame Ubisoft, though, for wanting to do whatever they possibly can to sidestep any more bad press about this game. In any case, a lot of us here at IGN are loving Assassin's Creed Shadows. So go check out the full review, but maybe dock a couple of points because the furniture's too hard to break or indestructible. Look, buffing an end table is supposed to polish it, right? Not make it invincible. Crazy. Now, moving right along, Xbox head Phil Spencer says the company has learned from making the Halo TV show, and now they want more. Not specifically more Halo, but more adaptations. Speaking to Variety ahead of the Minecraft movie premiere, Phil Spencer said, quote, "We're learning and growing through this process, which is giving us more confidence that we should do more. We learned from doing Halo. We learned from doing Fallout. So all of these build on themselves. And obviously, we'll have a couple that miss. But what I'd say to the Xbox community that likes this work is you're going to see more, because we're gaining confidence and we're learning through this." Now, the Halo live-action series was a flagship show for the Paramount Plus streaming network and ran for 2 very expensive seasons. Like, some estimates put the cost at around $200 million or around $10 million per episode. Now, despite decent visuals, the show failed to connect with audiences, aside from a select few who I guess always wondered what Master Chief's backside looked like. I wasn't one of them. I didn't watch a single season. Now, another Microsoft property, Fallout, received an adaptation of its very own on Amazon Prime Video, which received very positive reviews from critics and fans. The season 2 of that particular show is set to release next year. Now, video game adaptations are certainly hot in Hollywood right now, with the aforementioned Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and Jason Momoa hitting theaters next month, and Sony having some high-profile projects in the work like God of War, that's going to be a series apparently, and the Ghost of Tsushima movie. Now, so what Microsoft IP would you like to see adapted into a movie or show? The Elder Scrolls? Doom? Maybe they'll finally make that Gears of War movie. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And finally, Split Fiction players have found a secret level that is so hard, it's being dubbed Laser Hell. Yes, a pair of players have already beaten it though, and they were rewarded with something very cool and very unexpected. Two streamers uploaded videos to the Chinese social media site Bilibili showcasing their impressive run of the level. Now, after successfully completing it, they were rewarded with a pre-recorded clip of Hazelight's director, Joseph Ferris. Now, in the video, he says, quote, "You have to understand, this challenge, there are barely people on our team that can make it. It took us a lot of time to finish it. I'm telling you, this is a crazy, crazy achievement you have done." But that's not all. Joseph Ferris then promises that the first pair to beat that Laser Hell level will be flown out to visit Hazelight Studios in Sweden and will get an early look at the studio's next game. Now, Joseph Ferris himself congratulated both of those players on X and promised to honor the invite. Definitely has a very fun, like Willy Wonka vibe to it all, like completing a challenge and getting invited to the factory kind of thing. Not that off-brand Willy's Chocolate Experience disaster from last year or the year before. That was crazy. Now, this very cool of Hazelight to do. And that was your Daily Fix for today, Thursday, March 20th. Now, if you're looking for something else to watch, please check out the first 21 minutes of Enjoy, the Sims Killer. That's right, it's the Sims Killer, baby, and it looks freaking amazing. Anyways, I'm Akeem Watson. Thank you all so much for watching another episode of the Daily Fix, and we'll catch you tomorrow.